Good evening. You know what time it is? It is peak rush hour on I-440 right now. The interstate down to one lane as crews build noise walls.
Extra frustrating, right? Edward Birch live on 440. Edward, a lot of work going on during the day when TDOT said this would actually take place at night. So what's the deal?
Well, Tom and Tracy, folks may notice a little bit of congestion during the daytime, and that's because all along this stretch of 440 and where you see those flashing lights, there are homes that line up there, and those noise walls are going to have to be replaced. TDOT did not want to work on that at night when folks are trying to sleep, and earlier today we caught up with neighbors about what exactly they're hearing.
I can hear them inside, even in my front bedroom.
Judy Morris's home backs right up to 440. Right now, crews are in the middle of replacing a much-needed noise wall as part of 440's reconstruction project.
The new wall will be 4 feet higher.
Morris attended community meetings about the project, so she doesn't feel blindsided by the work in her backyard.
If you know what to expect ahead of time, it helps.
But those have to be done before we can start the major work, which is removing the median and replacing the concrete.
TDOT spokesperson Catherine Schulte says this phase of the 440 project had to take place during the day. Some of the shorter noise walls will be completed in 6 weeks. Others could take up to 12.
Some of these noise walls are literally in folks' backyards, so we're not going to keep them up all night with construction noise. We're going to get the noise wall built, and then we're going to start some of the very noisy work in February.
We even noticed some debris left behind after accidents in this stretch, where the interstate funnels down to 2 lanes. However, TDOT says they're not seeing a lot of crashes in these work zones.
I think anytime you've gone through an area, a lot of times, sometimes you go on autopilot, but we've got a lot of signs out there, and folks just need to be aware that there's going to be a lot of work happening on 440, and you really just need to be paying extra attention when you drive through there.
Now here in the coming weeks, there's going to be another noise wall that's going to be constructed past the Hillsborough exit. You can see where they took away one lane here on the far right lane. That actually is going to be back open after the holiday week, about December 21st through the January 2nd. That third lane is going to be back open again, but anticipate more of those types of closures whenever they are working on these sound walls. Tom and Tracy.
Hopefully some quick, effective repairs. Thank you, Edward.